The Pope isn't just a figurehead. He is the spiritual leader of over 1.3 billion Roman Catholics. The Bishop of Rome, believed by Catholics to be the successor to St. Peter himself, but his influence stretches further. He's the head of state of Vatican City, a global moral voice shaping dialogue on peace, poverty, and human dignity, overseeing a vast, worldwide network of faith, charity, and education. The responsibility is immense.
So, how does the transition happen? It begins when the See of Peter is empty. The interregnum, the time between popes, commences. The Cardinal Camerlengo formally verifies the vacancy. Symbols like the fisherman's ring are ritually destroyed. The papal apartments are sealed. The Church holds its breath. As the College of Cardinals takes temporary charge, their main task: prepare the conclave. From every corner of the globe, a summons goes out. Cardinals under the age of 80 are called to Rome. These men, from diverse nations and backgrounds, are the electors. They meet first in general congregations, crucial days discussing the Church's challenges, its future, and the qualities needed in the next leader. Then, the procession into the sacred space, the Sistine Chapel. Beneath Michelangelo's masterpieces, history waits to be written. Extra omnes, everybody out. The command echoes, the great doors are locked. Conclave. This is the conclave, total isolation. No phones, no news, just the cardinals. Guided, they believe, by the Holy Spirit. Inside, the secret ballots begin, up to 4 times a day. A 2/3 majority is required, a high bar for consensus. After the count, if no one reaches the threshold, chemicals create black smoke. Fumata nera, the world outside sees, and the tense wait continues. More votes, perhaps more black smoke. But then, when one man secures the needed votes and accepts the immense burden, the ballots burn clean. White smoke, fumata bianca. Yes, a pope has been chosen. The bells of St. Peter's erupt in joy. Inside, the elected man confirms his acceptance and chooses his papal name. Soon after, the cardinal proto-deacon steps onto the central balcony, overlooking the hopeful crowds, and delivers the ancient electrifying words, "Listen, Annuntio vobis gaudium magnum, habemus papam. I announce to you a great joy. We have a pope." The name is revealed, and minutes later, the new pope emerges, offering his first blessing to the city and the world. Pope Francis himself, the first pope from the Americas, shifted the perspective. The Church's energy, its growth, is now most dynamic outside of Europe, particularly in Africa and Asia. The demographic heart of Catholicism is moving south and east. Does it not follow that its leadership might reflect this universal reality? That the See of Peter might be occupied by someone from these vibrant, growing centers of faith? Which brings us back to our opening question. Can an African be the next pope? The possibility is undeniable. The Church in Africa is young, dynamic, and producing strong leaders. When the cardinals next gather, will they look towards this continent brimming with faith and resilience? Who might they consider? Among the names often discussed by Vatican watchers, there is Cardinal Robert Sarah of Guinea, a respected voice on liturgy and doctrine. There's Cardinal Peter Turkson from Ghana. Known for his work on social justice and development, we see figures like Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo Besungu, the courageous Archbishop of Kinshasa, leading his flock through immense challenges, and Cardinal Antoine Kambanda of Rwanda, playing a vital role in reconciliation. These and other distinguished African cardinals represent decades of service and leadership, of course. Predicting a conclave is impossible. The cardinals will weigh theology, pastoral needs, diplomatic skills, and what they discern as the Holy Spirit's guidance. Geographic origin is only one factor. Yet, the conditions are present. The precedents have been set. The growth is undeniable. The leadership is strong. So, while the outcome remains shrouded in the secrecy of the conclave, the answer to the question, can an African be the next pope, is clearer than ever before. Yes, and perhaps the time is drawing near.